Let me fix my little cameras here. I think it should be paralyzed. Oh my goodness. Arms. So lift your arms. Bicep curls, hammer curls, and even just like getting a little bit of movement in, it'll help your overall body and ability to continue staying healthy. So I'm really sorry to hear that, but I'm sure you're still thriving in the ways that you can thrive. Gotta remove this hanger. 29. My age? No, I'm 26. I just turned 26 in August. I forgot for a second, August 19th. But I still feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's still like young, but in my head, I think it's like older, but it's not. I don't know. Age is such a weird thing. Like, I feel like every year I'm like, I feel so old. And then I have friends that are like in their 30s and they're like, that's not old. And even in your 30s, it's not old. I feel like age is all just how you approach it. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and get started right now, starting with a little bit of a stretch, and then we'll go into our upper body dumbbells. So turn those watches on. And let's get started. All right, so again, I will be talking through everything. We don't have to worry about music. I think personally it's fun when we have music playing, except sometimes the audio is a little funky, and I always remind people of that. Am I from Utah? Nope. I'm from Texas. I've lived here my whole life. But eventually I want to try visiting. Actually, I don't know. I always say I want to try living in another state, but I really do like Texas. All right, we'll get started right now, starting with the stretch. Arm across your chest, and overhead. If you need any additional stretching, feel free to go ahead and throw in some extra stretches. For me, I'm not naturally flexible, so I really have to work on my stretching. I wish I was naturally flexible, but I feel like honestly now, in my 26 years of life, I'm more flexible at 26 than I was at like 14 when I did competitive cheer because I just never stretched correctly. Probably why I sometimes would get hurt or like pull something. But stretching is important, especially as you get older. My ankles pop a lot, so if you hear it popping at any point today, just ignore it. Just know that's fine. I don't know why they do that, but my ankles have always popped. All right, bend down, stretch. Grab the back of your legs, standing pike stretch. Moving to a standing straddle. Here and here. You can throw the sports ball out of here. And then down straight. Reach up because we're doing upper body today. Really focusing on that. Side to side here. I think last time we did a pull workout. So we did like back and buys. This time we're going to do a push. So we're going to do triceps, shoulders, and then as much chest as we can. So it'll be like some on the ground work. But as much as we can there. All right. Stretch this again and again. Stretch your wrist. Okay, we're going to get into our cardio part. So for this, we're just going to start with some glute kicks, simple and easy. As you know, if you've done these workouts before, they're not long. Usually anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. Today's workout is closer to around 20, 25. I always try to keep it under 30 minutes though, just to show that you can get an efficient workout, even with a short time and in the comfort of your home. So Mondays and Thursdays, we're here doing a workout if you want to join, just so you won't be alone. All right, glute kicks, keep going. All right, now we're going to do half jacks. You know these if you've been here before, right here. So basically jumping jack, except you're not using your arms. You're just going right here, jumping jack, or half jack. And then in a few seconds, in like 15 seconds, we're going to do some torso twists. So keeping it same right here. You can hold your arms across your chest. You can do a clasp right here, but we're just twisting. So arms in the same position as those half jacks, unless you want to like do them on your hips. And all you're doing is moving your torso. Your feet are staying glued together. And a lot of that torso is controlling the twist. Nothing else is moving. All right, now take a wide stance. Feet pointed diagonally. We're going to go into a squat, a wide squat. Just getting us warmed up here. Next, we're going to add some arms into it since we are doing upper body today. So coming down, up, reach and around, almost like a ballet move. I'm not as graceful as probably a ballerina would be, but that's the first thing that came to my head. So down, reach up. Down, reach up. Beautiful. Now we're doing some heel raises right here. Just getting our body all warmed up, getting that heart rate up, especially if you've been sitting. Today's Monday. A lot of people are working, studying, so it's good to get that heart rate back up. Up and down here. Perfect. Now we're going to do some curtsy hops. So for these, just like a curtsy jump, except you're adding a little bit of a hop into it. If you're working with a small space, do whatever you can. If you'd rather go up and hop like that, you can go ahead and do that. If you have more room, definitely try to go side to side. But again, that all depends on how much room you're working with. All right, now for this next part, we're starting upper body, body weight only. So go ahead and come to the ground for me. And right here, all we're doing is shoulder taps. So hands in front, high plank position, shoulder taps. Not here for too long. And remember, we have no repeats, so you don't have to worry about anything repeating at any point. Shoulder tap here. Now we're going to do, these are a little bit more challenging, so get ready, get prepared. Plank up downs. So high plank position, immediately going into low plank, back up to high plank. Try to switch your arms each time you go up and down. In 3, 2, here we go. So down, low plank, back up, high plank. And if you can, like I said, switch those arms. Almost there. Your arms will start to feel it. Keep pushing through. That's how you grow, that's how you improve. Down and up. Almost there. You're not here for long. All right, 3 more. Challenge yourself today if you're joining. If you're not, you can remember this one for next time. All right, perfect. Now, staying in that high plank position, I know your arms are probably a little tired right now if you're doing this with me. Go ahead and switch over. Side plank position, feet up, and just dip. Dip right here. Dip. Keep it going. Your arms are probably burning a little bit. Keep pushing. And now we're going down to that low plank position. And right here, what we'll be doing is almost like a push-up. You'll be pushing down and back up, down and up. That front arm is the only arm that's moving. So you'll naturally come down a little bit with your hips. But really working that tricep right there. Awesome. Now go ahead and flip to the other side. Same exact thing. So arm up in the air, the new side that you're working with. So for me, this will be my left side. Plank dips in a high side plank position. And then that side push up again. All right, coming down to that side plank position. And here we go with our little push-up. So again, it's a very small movement. You can barely even see it. All you're really doing is bending the arm that's in front. And as you're bending that, your body's naturally going to come down. But don't think of it too much as your hips trying to touch the ground. It's really only the arm that should be feeling that. All right, awesome job. Now, we are going to do a not quick, it's going to be the bulk of this workout. So we're going to grab our dumbbells. We will come back to body weight. So again, if you don't have dumbbells to work with, that's a-okay because we will be looping back to body weight only, especially to finish out our core. But for right now, like I said today, we're focusing on shoulders and our triceps, and then some chest as well. So we're going to start by bending over ever so slightly and just doing a tricep kickback. Right here, nice and slow. Keep it going. Take these nice and slow, gluing those elbows to your side, keeping your spine neutral, chest to the floor. I'm sure you are really feeling it, especially after the side push-ups. So now for what we have here, it's going to be mainly our shoulders. We're doing an elevated or alternating L raise. So one arm is coming out straight, almost like in your peripheral vision. So not 100% out to the side. It has a slight angle, as you can see, as I'm facing sideways, slight angle to the front and diagonal. Our other arm is going straight out in front, and we alternate. So we're going here, L, so you're making an L, alternating L's, L again, working those shoulders. Keep it up if you're joining. And you can always grab anything that you have that can be used as a weight, even if it's not super, super heavy. It's okay, you're still working it. Awesome. All right, drop one weight, place the other weight, or whatever you're using as a weight, right over your head. We're doing overhead extensions. You can always connect your two weights to make it heavier. Squeezing that core in as your arms pulse upwards. Your arms create almost like a triangle, slightly out beside your head. In terms of your elbows, they have an angle. Beautiful. Now go down to the ground. Meet me on the floor. Oh, thank you, thank you. Meet me on the floor for a chest press on the ground. These are sometimes a little bit, not easier, but more efficient doing it on a bench because you're actually able to get more range of motion. But for here, we don't have a bench, and most people don't in their rooms or anywhere in their house. So we're just going to do this on the ground. But to add an element of a little bit more of a challenge, we're going to put ourselves in a glute bridge. And from here, we're going to push up as a chest press. So for these, a lot of people think that you have to go straight out to the side, but you want to have a little slight angle and push up from there. So your elbows are out to the side, but a little bit, again, like we were doing the alternating L raises, slightly out of your peripherals. So they have a little angle. And then from there, you're just pushing up and together, not to where you're clinking your dumbbells, but just so that you're getting closer together. And really feel that in your chest. Now we're going to move our dumbbells right next to each other and go down and straight up. You're going to really feel this in your triceps if you're doing it correctly. Up and down. And remember, keeping that bridge up, keeping it up, even if you're feeling like you're squeezing and you're getting a little sore in your glutes, that is good. And back out to the chest press. I know we said no repeats, but this doesn't count because we're not here for long. Awesome. Okay, next what we're doing, a little bit different, but you've probably done a chest fly before in the gym where you are going out here. Again, it's a little bit easier if you're on a bench, but like I said, since most of us don't have benches, we're gonna make it work on the floor. So you have your arms here, you're laying flat. Or if you want to bring your feet up, that works too. You're going to just push your chest up and then pushing your arms outwards. You're creating almost a bend in your arms as you're coming down. And then almost like you're hugging a beach ball, squeezing them back up. So you're inflating the beach ball, and then as you're coming back up, you're squeezing that beach ball almost to close. Keep your arms rounded. So ever so slightly, you have an angle in your arms as you're coming down, and then bring them back up close together. Really squeeze with your chest. Bringing it proud, like you're taking a deep breath, opening up, and then squeeze. Let's do 2 more right here. Opening, hugging that beach ball, squeeze. Let's do it again. Opening, inflate, and squeeze. Amazing. Great job there. All right, now we're going to be on our knees, and we're going to go back to some shoulders. Right here, pushing up, like we're saying, yay! Single arm shoulder press right here. I have very, not weak shoulders, but just like not flexible shoulders. I used to play lacrosse in 7th, 8th grade, and I like hurt my shoulder. Luckily, nothing crazy to where I had to have like surgery or anything, but I hurt it. And then when I went into competitive cheer, I really hurt it. It was like an overuse to where I like limited my range of motion. But you know what? We're here. We're making it work. And the point of that story was to say that that's why my shoulders, I struggle. I'm like, shoulder presses are hard, but I want to make it work. And the more you're stretching and really working out the muscles, even after an injury, taking it slow and controlled, not trying to jump to a super heavy weight, you can overcome an injury. Unless you have to have like surgery and it's like really, really bad. I can't speak for that. All right, now we're gonna stretch it out after doing all that. In for some stretches. We'll put our arms in front of us, creating tabletop, and then just pushing back here. And then take the arm, your right arm, we'll do left arm next. Right arm and twist it directly under. Stretch. Same thing. Arm, twist and stretch. Beautiful. And then one more time here. Come up and then stretch right back here. All right, now we're going to continue with some triceps. Staying on our knees. We have our dumbbells, and then there's not much after this before we go back to the floor and drop our weights. Again, slight bend forward. It's the same motion we were doing earlier, except now we're in a kneeling position. Pushing those triceps back. Same thing with your chest though. So angled almost to the floor, not completely down, but angled down so that you are staying in a neutral position with your spine. Arms are glued, or elbows are glued. The top part of your arm does not move much, and you should really feel that in your tricep. Now, we're going to go out, facing your palms up to the ceiling, baby pulses. Palms up to the ceiling. You can do this without weights too, you'll feel it. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and drop those weights for me. Get into a high plank position, keeping your knees on the ground unless you want to go up to your toes. We're doing a push-up. So if you want to cross your feet and do a push-up, you can also go high plank push-up right there. But for this, we're just going to go right here. Push-up position here. This is a burnout right here. So if you're joining, you're doing these back to back, you will definitely feel it. Now, pushing back up to toes, creating almost like a pyramid. You're going to move your hands close together, creating a triangle with your hands, and triangle push-up. You will really feel these in your triceps. Almost there. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Now, going back on your back. Maybe grab a drink of water if you need it. I need it. And we're going to go into our abs section real quick. No weight. Body weight only. Going to the ab section. Lay on the floor. bringing your feet, they're going to be staying on the ground, but slightly in front, away from your glutes. I was going to guess how many inches away, but I don't know. Create like a 90-degree angle. That'll help. And for these, all you're doing is going to be raising up. Once you feel that tension, that contraction in your abs, you'll come back down. So squeeze, back down. Squeeze, back down. We have only 10 here. Anyone that's watching, you can do these. There's no equipment for this entire core section. One more. All right, now for these. The hard way to do it, I'll show you the hard way and the easier way. I wouldn't say easy because it's still not easy. The more challenging way is to have one foot hovering above, going crossover, so elbow to opposite knee. As you come back out, your feet, both feet are hovering, and then the one that you just used to tap your elbow, you bring it straight up. So to show you again, crossbody, knee to elbow tap, reach. And it's the opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach. Crossbody, out, reach. The easier way, still a challenge, have that foot sit on the ground at that 90-degree angle, crossbody, reach. Crossbody, reach. Perfect. Now, we have 12 total here, whichever way you want to do it. And then we're going to the other side. So if you want to hover, here's that. So this will look like. And then if you want to do it on the ground where you're at that 90-degree angle, it's the same similar motion. You're not blowing through these and going super fast, but you definitely go a little faster than the previous exercise that we were doing. And the hover again. We have 3 more here. Almost there. Perfect. Now, feet straight up in the air. Hands are going to go straight up. Again, it's a tiny, tiny movement, but you will really feel these if you're doing these correctly. So what I like to tell everyone is to find a little dot or something on the ceiling, and you're just going to be almost like you're trying to tap that dot. You don't want to be going too far up, too far forward. You want to be going up. And again, it's not a crazy, crazy amount of movement. It's just a tiny little pulse. All right, now hands go behind your head for support. You're going to be doing straight leg bicycles. So for these, we have one leg going down. The one leg that goes down, you are turning your body away from it. And then as that leg comes back up, upper body turns the other way. So it's like a normal bicycle, except your legs are straight instead of bent like you're probably used to. We have 15 total of these. Scissor kick bicycles. Beautiful. Now, come back up and meet me in a seated position. So for these, you're going to slightly sit back on your hands. You're not really using you're not using your hands to put all of your body weight into. I know we did a lot of arms today, or more than we normally do, but you're only going to be using your hands and your arms as stabilization. So feet are coming to a triangle, diamond, whatever shape you want to call it, position, coming in, pushing out, and going up. So again, come in, feet, you see how I'm in a triangle position? Come in, push out, up, in, open, out, up, here, right there. We have 10 of these. In, up. Almost there. One more. Perfect. All right, so now stretch again, up. I'm really feeling that in your lats for that one. Stretch the wrist, come to a tabletop position. Pull back, stretch. Perfect. Stretch again. And now we're going to a high plank position to finish us off. So kind of like tabletop, come to high plank. And all we're doing here, very similar to the position we just were in, when we have our legs almost spread like a diamond, like a triangle, whatever shape you want to call it. Same thing. So we're going to be pushing back into that triangle diamond shape, pushing back and exploding back to high plank. Push back here, high plank. So we're really just opening up our legs, our hips, like we're doing like a horizontal squat almost. Here, squat position. But angling your knees a lot more out. We wouldn't go this far out in squat. 2 more. Perfect. Now come down once more, and we're going to end this in a plank position. So holding in a plank for about, we'll say 40 seconds. We've done 30 in the past. Let's try for 40. And then we're going to do a pull down, and we're done. All right, low plank position. Let's hold. 40 seconds. You can do it. If you need to, you can do a rock forward and backwards like plank saw. You can do some plank dips if you want to get fancy with it, or if you want to really, really challenge yourself. Go back to those original plank up downs that we were doing at the beginning. Right there. You have 20 seconds left. So however you want to challenge yourself, if you're joining us in this workout today, go ahead and make it happen. Like I said, plank dips, plank saws. I usually go to the plank saw, and then I bounce my feet. But we're almost there. We have about 6 more seconds left. All right. Amazing job, amazing job. That was our 25-minute workout. So let's go ahead and just finish it with a cool down. So we didn't do a lot of legs today, but still always good to stretch your full body, even if you weren't working it. So we're gonna do some side lateral leg swings. Going out of balance. Same thing on the other side. Swings. Awesome, awesome. And then bringing your hand, arm across your chest. Right here. Stretch. Same thing, swing. And then for these, we're gonna have really big reaches. Reach this way. Reach this way. And then come down, T position, opposite foot, opposite hand, up and swing. Up and swing. Up and swing. To the middle, to the center. Hips side to side. Come to one side of your leg, other side of the leg. Reach out in front, up, roll the shoulders, and that is it. So amazing job to everyone who joined in today. Great, great job. You crushed it. I'm going to turn this bright light off now. Okay, let me get my chair. But thank you so much for everyone who did join in today. Just dragged one of my shirts to that chair. Again, every Monday and Thursday, we are here doing our live workouts. My hair is crazy. I think I need a haircut or something because my hair is just like falling flat. I got a new shampoo and conditioner and a shower head that has changed my hair. It like really has helped it. Not changed completely, but definitely has helped it. But now I just think I need like a style, maybe like change the color too. But anyway, that is a whole nother topic of discussion. But for today's workout, I do want to thank everyone who came and joined, who participated. If you weren't able to work out today, let's say maybe you just were not feeling it, or you're like, not in the mood. Also, I'm not in a position where I can work out right now. That's okay, because 1, we are here every week, and 2, you can always watch and take some ideas away from what you learned. So thank you again for everyone that came. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday, a great rest of your week. We'll be back here on Thursday, maybe Wednesday, probably Thursday, because that's usually what days we're doing this. We may eventually go down to 1 day a week, just depending on my schedule, how crazy things get. But yes, we actually will be doing legs on Thursday. Thursdays are legs, Mondays are arms. So we'll be back here. And if you want to join, everyone is welcome. Even if you're like, I don't work out, I don't identify as a person who works out, that's okay. You can still join, you can watch, you can come just to chat and hang out. Everyone's welcome. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your Monday. Gonna go ahead and end it here.